All right, so it is wintertime here in the Rockies. It is about 4 o'clock right now. We know the best bite has been between about 4 and 5. So we're out here on a brook trout lake, basically out in the middle of nowhere. During the pandemic, we're just trying to find places that not a lot of people fish. And here we are today with a group of 5 of us right here, all chasing brook trout. We're gonna see who the next one to get bit will be.
There's one right there. There we go, got him. There, a nice little brookie. Look how colorful he is. Looking that way. Oh yeah, that's a pretty one, dude.
The hot hand. Oh. A hot hand. Alan with the hot hand. Come on. Come here, buddy. Where are you? Is he close?
Yeah, he's here.
Oh yeah, another nice one too. Now those are some colors right there.
That's pretty.
All right, buddy. Go home. Tell your friends. Tell your friends to eat the gold garlic too.
We're out here on a high mountain lake, absolutely slaying some beautiful looking brook trout. And what I've been using today is we're using right here is fireballs, and they are chartreuse anise. And what we've been doing is we've been putting one of these on, just a small little tungsten jig. So we'll throw that on real quick. There's just very little, and we got some different patterns on there all day long. We've been having to change up color for what the fish have wanted as the light has changed. So we're gonna pop that anise fireball on there just like that. And then we're gonna go ahead and dip the head in the anise just to spice it up some, get even more scent. And just like that, you're looking at one heck of a bait.
This looks like a pretty decent one. Ooh, I saw the colors from here. That is a nice one. Oh yeah.
Nice.
All right, so check out the fin on this thing. Completely different colors than the rest of the fish. Just a beautiful fish.
It's a big one.
Yeah, they're growing.
Not bad.
Now that one is really dark compared to the last one that we caught. We were just talking about how we catch one that's 6 inches and then we catch one that looks just like this and still can't get over the incredible colors. We're gonna send this guy home and we'll see you next year, buddy.
Bam. Hi guys, here we are up on a high mountain lake. We're just fishing for some mountain brook trout. And I like to use a small Kuma reel by the Samar, and then I got it lined with 3-pound test. This is the Cajun line. I know there's a lot of other monofilament lines, fluorocarbons, but it's really done well for me. I don't get a lot of line twist or a lot of memory, and I'm just using a little tungsten jig here today for these brookies, and all I'm doing is I'm just tipping it with some shrimp scent from Pautzke, and it's the fire gel. And so I just simply just put, take your jig or whatever lure that you're using, and then just smother the hook like a fire or the salmon egg or fireball or whatever that you may have. But it just seems to hold a little bit better for this application on this lure.
Ooh, got him. Another one. Look at that one. That's a nice one. These colors are absolutely insane. I mean, look at this.
Same pink dots.
Look at the dots. Just vibrant colors. I just can't get over how beautiful some of these high mountain brook trout are. Hey, buddy. We'll see you later. Go home. Get bigger. We'll see you next year. Good night.
All right, so we're out here for the evening bite today, and today I've been gonna use the tungsten fly tipped with some gold garlic fireballs. I'll show you exactly how I rig it up. Pretty simple. Put it right, just put one right on the hook there, just enough for it to be a tail, just like that.
I saw it crush it on the Markham. It crushed it on the Markham. So just so you guys know, we're kind enough to get a unit we could borrow from our friends at Markham here. And we saw the fish come in. It darted and ate Mitch's jig. Tipped with the
beautiful
chartreuse anise fireball. And look at the colors on this beautiful fish. Cooperating, so it's a good time to let you go. Thanks for showing us those beautiful fins.
It's not very big.
But you know what? He's got big colors. Just awesome looking fish. See you later, buddy. Ice fishing for brook trout isn't always an easy thing to do. And I'm not talking about remote parts of Canada where they have massive brook trout. I'm not talking about places like Maine where brook trout are fairly commonly stocked. I'm talking about here in the Rockies. Ice fishing for brook trout can be a little challenging. Sure, there's brook trout in some lakes that are, you know, also available with rainbows and browns, and they can be tough to catch because there's fewer in the system. However, if you're not afraid to drive far or hike far or wander deep into the wilderness, there's a lot of backcountry lakes that may not be stocked anymore. They might be like this lake where they haven't been stocked in more than 5 decades, but they have self-sustaining populations of brook trout. That's what we were in search of. We know we're not going to catch huge brook trout here. The goal was to see how many different sort of shades, colors, spots we could find on beautiful, what we can now call wild brook trout, simply because it hasn't been stocked really in my lifetime and most people's lifetime. And we were, you know, headed up deep into the high country in search of that. Now it is dead of winter. There aren't that many people around simply because we work so hard to get to remote areas. But what we found was very eager brook trout. Everybody knows that brook trout aren't afraid to take a bite out of whatever you put down there. Now we did just that today. We used small, mostly tungsten jigs, and several different shades of that. And what I mean is different colors, whether it was pink or chartreuse or green. You know, they chomped on pretty much all of them. Now the key for us was scent. You know, Chris spent a lot of time today using just shrimp scent without even tipping his jigs. He said, guys, do you know how strong that shrimp fire gel is? He goes, that's all I might need right now. And he was very successful with that. However, Montana Mitch wanted to take it to the next level. And what we saw Mitch do was use chartreuse anise fireballs tipped on those. And he also dipped them in anise fire gel. It was like double trouble for these fish. Now, John, he did the same thing. You'll see John go up there mostly with gold garlic fireballs, and he used the garlic fire gel. Anybody that has smelled our fire gel knows that garlic is the most potent one we have. To be honest, we kind of maybe took turns all week smelling it to make sure none of us had COVID. They couldn't find any rapid tests up here, but we could find that jar. And so could the trout, whether it was the shrimp, whether it was the anise, whether it was the garlic. These fish were keying in on scent, and you can actually see them here on film come in and just crush, whether it was the fire gel on the jig or the tipped fireball to add scent. Both of them did a great job. Now, we didn't catch any monsters today, really nothing over about 12 or 13 inches, but we knew that coming into it. The goal was to be able to come out here and catch and release beautiful brook trout in the high country and enjoy nature in this beautiful high mountain lake all to ourselves. What more could we ask for? Pautzke products are available at sporting goods stores near you. If you can't find the specific color, size that you want, make sure to go to Pautzke.com. And as a thank you for watching Pautzke Outdoors, we're going to show you a coupon code to be used for 10% off your next order.